Let's take a look at sports news. Here's Olumide Macaulay.
Thank you, Ijoma. Welcome to Sports News. We start with basketball. African champions, the Tigers of Nigeria, will begin their 2018 FIBA Women's Basketball Cup campaign against Australia on Saturday at the Santiago Martin Arena in Spain. The Tigers, who are ranked 34th in the world, while the Australians are ranked 4th, will not have any previous record of meeting both sides' targets, will be starting the tournament on a strong note with a win. The team will be hoping to make history as the first African team to win a World Cup basketball match and also record their first victory on the world stage. Gabon Football Federation have appointed former internationals Pt.4 and Daniel Cousin as the new coaches of the country's national team, the Panthers. They're both expected to fill the role made vacant following the departure of Spanish coach Jose Antonio Camacho at the end of his contract. Aubameyang, father of Arsenal's Pierre-Emerick, and Cousin will have equal roles in the new setup with a target of reaching the 2019 Africa Cup of Nations finals. The first competitive games for the duo are in mid-October, with back-to-back 2019 AFCON qualifiers against South Sudan. Spain's Football Federation have rejected La Liga's request to play Barcelona's game against Girona in Miami on January the 26th, 2019, because it does not comply with the international rules. In a statement, the Spanish football governing body, the Football Federation, said that neither UEFA, FIFA, nor the Spanish government support the proposal, and the Spanish Football Association are also against it. The RFEF have informed all international football bodies to make them aware of the situation. The Catalan derby between both sides will be the first domestic fixture to take place outside Spain. That's it on Sports News, and Ijoma will be back with the rest of the news at 10.
Thanks, Olumide. Yes, the name is Ijoma. Moving on now, and President Muhammadu Buhari has sent his condolences to the President of Tanzania, John Magufuli, on the ferry accident that claimed several lives. President Buhari expressed the sympathy of all Nigerians as the country mourns the death of their loved ones. According to him, the prayers and thoughts of all Nigerians are with the families and friends of the bereaved, even as rescue efforts by emergency services continue. Well, in that accident, at least 136 people died after a ferry carrying hundreds of people capsized on Lake Victoria. Many more are missing, and there are fears the death toll may rise. Reports say the overloaded vessel tipped over when crowds on board moved to the side and it docked. Tanzania has seen a number of nautical disasters, with overcrowding often playing a role.
Here lies the wreckage of an overturned ferry that sank in Tanzania's part of Lake Victoria on Thursday, killing over 100 people. Government officials fear the death toll could reach 200, as initial estimates show there were more than 300 people on board. In the meantime, Mwanza District Commissioner John Mungela says rescue workers are concentrating on finding survivors from the disaster and that 2 other vessels have been diverted to help in the operation.
We're here to rescue, so that if there are those alive, with God's help, we rescue those who are alive, and for those who have died, we rescue them. For now, we're concentrating on rescue operations. As you can see, specialists have arrived. We have diverted MV Clarius from Mwanza and directed it to come here. MV Nyonge has been diverted to come here.
National Ferry Services operator Temisa says the MV Nyerere went down in the afternoon, just a few meters from the dock in Okerawa district. But it is hard to establish the precise number of passengers on board, since the person dispensing tickets had also drowned, with the machine recording the data lost. In 1996, a ferry disaster on Lake Victoria in the same region killed at least 500 people. And in 2012, at least 145 people died in a ferry disaster in Tanzania's semi-autonomous archipelago of Zanzibar in the Indian Ocean on a vessel that was overcrowded.
And the main news again. The National Electoral Commission today said that all is set for a successful conduct of the Osun State governorship election tomorrow. It also pledged to make the poll a model for others in 2019. Also today, police authorities warned against vote buying in the Osun State governorship election, just as over 18,000 personnel have been deployed to ensure maintenance of law and order during the poll. And at least 136 people were today confirmed dead after a ferry carrying hundreds of people capsized on Lake Victoria. And that's the news at 10 tonight. Many thanks for staying with us. I'm Ijoma Bunyato. Do have a great weekend. Good night.